Well, it was yet another brutal day in the Chess World Cup of 2025 in Goa. Now there are only two Indians who have gone into the very next round, which is the round of 16. We have seen the major news that happened today in the Chess World Cup, the elimination of 2023 World Cup finalist Pragnanandha. Pragnanandha squared off against Daniil Dubov in the 15 plus 10 tiebreaker, and Pragnanandha felt the full fury of Dubov's brilliance. Remember, Daniil Dubov is a world rapid champion, and in the 15 plus 10 tiebreakers, the pawn structure that he had, plus the queen and the rook structures, meant that Pragnanandha was always under pressure in this game, and because of that, he had to resign in the second 15 plus 10 tiebreaker after drawing the first one. Now, it has been a very roller coaster journey for Pragnanandha. In all the games that he played, he kind of took it to the edge. He was almost on the verge of getting eliminated a couple of rounds before, but he somehow hung in and got through to this stage at least. Is this the end for Pragnanandha when we have to look at his candidate scopes? Not really, because he may have lost the Chess World Cup. But remember, Pragnanandha has got such a lead in the FIDE circuit that he can qualify through that route. So one door may have been shut for Pragnanandha. Unfortunately, when you look at it, the Chess World Cup door is shut. There will be no heroics from him from the 2023 edition. But at least he will qualify for the candidates through the FIDE circuit of 2025. So Pragnanandha's loss today was a big hammer blow, and it continues. 2,700 ELO GMs are just getting booted out of the Chess World Cup by 2,600 GMs. But Daniil Dubov is one of the best players that you can look at it at this point in time, and that is the reason why this is a really fantastic achievement by Daniil Dubov. So Pragnanandha has been eliminated from the Chess World Cup. This continues the pattern. In the prior to the tiebreakers yesterday, Pranav Venkatesh and Karthik Venkatraman were the other two Indians to have gotten eliminated. Pranav Venkatesh, unfortunately, his journey in the Chess World Cup has been simply remarkable. For his debut, he's shown that yes, he can achieve wonders at this stage. So, Pranav Venkatesh, the world junior champion, is out. Karthik Venkatraman, whose notable scalp included Arvind Chidambaram's victory in the previous 2 rounds ago. He is also been eliminated, unfortunately. But the good news that we have for the Indian contingent is Arjun Erigaisi and Pentala Harikrishna. Youngster and veteran, mixture of youth and experience, they are the only 2 Indians now who have gone into the next round of the FIDE Chess World Cup. Arjun Erigaisi put on a brilliant masterpiece in the tiebreakers against Peter Leko, and that is why Arjun Erigaisi now is one of the strongest Indian players to at least try for the candidates. Remember, in 2023, in the quarterfinals, he lost a brutal 3+2 showdown to Pragnanandha, and that's why now this World Cup in Goa offers him the best possible chance to ensure that he can make it to the candidates. Remember, this is the last chance saloon for Arjun Erigaisi. If he loses the World Cup, he cannot qualify for the candidates then. The other Indians, surprisingly, but it is still not a surprise, the way how he has performed, is Pentala Harikrishna. Harikrishna, remember, he's been in the circuit, he's been in the chess world for close to 3 decades now. He put on a great show against Niels Granduller, and that is why now, by beating Niels, he now has gotten into the next round itself. So the field that began with 24 Indian players has now narrowed down to 2. Tougher assignments await Arjun Erigaisi and Pentala Harikrishna in that sense. However, the chances of 1 or 2 Indians going to the candidates now decreases significantly. It can either be Arjun or Pentala Harikrishna. One of them only might get into the candidates. But the candidate seems a long way away, because now you have the round of 16, you have the quarterfinals, then you have the semi-finals, and after that, you get into the 3rd, 4th place playoff and the final in that sense. It's clear for Arjun and Pentala Harikrishna, if they have to make it to the candidates, they need to make it to the final. That's the only way possible. Otherwise, the other tightrope, win the 3rd place playoff so that you get all your 3 players involved in this. So yes, heartbreaking news that Pragnanandha has been eliminated, because He was the one bright hopeful from the Chess World Cup, one of the major contenders. Unfortunately, now he's been knocked out by Daniel Dubov. But Pentala, Harikrishna, Arjun Erigaisi are the only two Indians left in the fray. Karthik Venkatraman and Pranav Venkatesh were eliminated in the normal, when you look at the classical games that's there. So the round of 16 will begin from tomorrow. Let's see how that pans out for the Indian contingent. But we are now reaching serious business and territory in the Chess World Cup. Can any Indian qualify for the candidates from this? We can only wait and watch until the 25th of November. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.